Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily NVIDIA report for Monday, August 19th, 2024. Let's take a look at the charts. I'll start with the big picture just to kind of recap what's played out over the last couple of weeks. We had the big sell-off. We broke into this 97.40 to 95 even area, which is the high from, was that back in March, I want to say? I forget. And the high settlement price on the daily chart, 95 even. We slipped into this zone. We also tested a channel bottom at the same time, came off of it nicely. That same weekly chart also last week showed a settlement above a descending channel top that is now 108.60. That is a sign of strength, a sign of follow-through buying. And really of greater importance in terms of the follow-through buying that we're anticipating was the settlement on Thursday above this descending two-thirds speed line, which became a 1 to 2 week target, if you recall, following the settlement about a week and a half earlier above the descending one-third speed line that is now at 96.59, well below the market. So holding above 118.65, we maintain a 1 to 2 month objective at 152.86 and climbing. And there are bound to be obviously tests on the way up. Most notably, at least for today, 126.29, this former channel bottom that we settled below about 3 weeks ago, retraced back to, it held, fell away. We're retracing back up to it now. We still have it as a session containment level. So this is a valid day tradable level. But in terms of trend dynamics, I see the market as having entered a longer term show of strength above 118.65. Once again, anticipating the low 150s and climbing over the next month or two. But yes, 126.29 should be respected for its ability to contain daily highs. Know, though, that, this formation is now ripe for violation, and it is expected to be violated. The timing, I don't know. Will it be today? Will it be by this time next week? We could top out at 126.29, fall back within a day or two to 118.65, make our way back within 3 to 5 days back to 126.29, so forth and so on. But closing above 126.29 is certainly possible today. And if so, I would expect by Friday's close 135.58, which is your next 3 to 5 day swing trade to the upside. Your 3 to 5 day swing trade to the upside right now that we are presently in was last Thursday's settlement above 118.65. And we have yet to test the 126.29 formation, and that would be day 3. And if we close above 126.29, we enter another new 3 to 5 day buy signal up to 135.58. The high settlement price on the daily chart, the all-time high settlement price on the daily chart, which we retrace back up to, you can see a couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks later. And so it is a respectable resistance area that can contain daily buying pressures and would be anticipated by Friday's close if we settle today above 126.29. On an intraday basis, if we push or perhaps open today above 126.29, the low of the high from June is 129.52, and we can test 129.52 today if we push or open above 126.29. In fact, I think you should actually expect that. And then once again, closing above 126.29, 135.58 likely within the week, where we can place a daily high, possibly a weekly high, but I would say a daily high. And finally, if we were to close above that 135.58 area, you can see here over the next week or two, we're just another 2 to 3 weeks away from reaching our targeted 152.86. So if you're long right now and it's longer term, you are expecting the low 150s and climbing. If we fall back to 118.65, that could present a decent buy opportunity. You might reach for 155, 160, 165 strike out of the money calls that don't expire for at least 4 or 5 months out. This is a 1 to 2 month play. Downside, at this point in time, if we were to close below 118.65, I see 112.88 as a likely, just like tomorrow, Tuesday. And I just want you to know that right now I like how it's convergent with 110.69 roughly, but there are rising 1/3 and 2/3 speed lines that we may fall back on. It depends on the timing of everything. So while 112.88 is our downward pivot point right now through the rest of the week, as this descending channel top continues to drop, it will converge soon with a rising 2/3 speed line. And we may then abruptly just sort of shift the 3-star support downward to this area here. And we would do so, out of, a concern that I wouldn't want you under that scenario. If we converge then, if this descending channel top then converges with the rising 2/3 speed line, at that point in time, I don't want you playing the short side below 112.88 on a 1 to 2 week basis. I would rather you wait for, the lower price point. And I know I'm fumbling this right now. I don't have that chart in front of me, but we'll be presenting that. If we begin to fall away from here and we close below 118.65, we will then present exactly what I was just trying to say in words. So, yes, right now we are bullish for the week above 118.65. Secondarily so with a settlement today above 126.29. And then we turned bearish for a day or so with a settlement below 118.65. So if you went long last Thursday above 118.65, especially for those of you who are anticipating this longer term move up to 152.86 and climbing, if we close back below the speed line, my suggestion is to liquidate. We'll reassess. We would then expect the market to fall back to 112.88 rather within a couple of days. And we'll just see where we're at that point in time. We will be aggressively bottom picking the market once again, not far below 118.65, but that 112.88, it's rising daily, and we'll likely swap it out for the 2/3 speed line as we move into the mid to later part of the week. But for right now, we like it as a bottom pick and as a downward pivot point into later week. It would be a settlement below 112.88, I think, that would then threaten, really a retest of this 95.87, 97.40 region. So there's that. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that for Monday's NVIDIA report. Please click like and share. Subscribe to wickedstocks.com. We offer that 5-day free trial. You'll be able to get daily triple Q, daily SPY analysis, 2 individual stock picks every week. You'll be able to see what we do this week. You'll be able to see the relevant stock picks from last week. Check us out. I'll be back tomorrow with Tuesday's NVIDIA report. You have a great day.